ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिम् द्वन्द्वातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं तस्यमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिहुतं भावातीतं गगनसदृशं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि। ओम गुरु ब्रह्मा गुरु विष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वरः गुरु साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। ध्यानमूलं गुरुमूर्ति पूजामूलं गुरुपदम् मंत्रमूलं गुरुर्वाक्यं मोक्षमूलं गुरुकृपा। सद्गुरु भगवान की जय, स्वामी जी महाराज की जय। शिवोहम। It is the 20th stanza of chapter 7. This stanza is telling like that. कामैस्तैस्तैर्हतः ज्ञानः प्रपद्यन्ते अन्यदेवताः तं तं नियममास्थाय प्रकृत्या नियता स्वयः। कामहि तै हतज्ञानः प्रपद्यन्ते अन्यदेवता तम तम नियमम् आस्थाय प्रकृत्या नियता स्वयः। कामहि, it means by the desire of senses, hunger. Tai means that them that. Hatagyana, it means kidnap the knowing or awareness. Kidnapped the knowing and awareness. Tvaya, it means ourself. Prakritya, it means the nature of the senses. Niyata, it means by the inspiration. Tama, that. Niyamam, it means the method and the rules. Asthaya, it means acceptance. Anya Devata, it means other god and the goddess. Prapadante, it means the worships. So, Krishna is telling here, by the inspiration of the kama of the senses, sensory hungers, the awareness and the real knowledge is kidnapped by that hungers. And then the hungriness of the senses, they have itself their nature. By the inspiration and the catalytic mechanism of that nature, they are inspired to adopt the different type of the god and the goddess and the worships and the rules, how they can worship. So, the Satchidananda Paramatma, the master of uncountable millions of the galaxies and the only base and installation of the universes, telling to the Arjuna the fundamental mistake of the human society, that is, the person is not trying to know himself because the God is present in the form of your Atma inside of you. But nobody knows about that Atma Devata because the leading person of the religions, they do not know about this supreme knowledge. They are also blind in this supreme knowledge. So, when you have no hunger of the supreme knowledge of liberation or Atma Sakshatkara, then what is remaining in you? That is remaining in you, internal and outer sensory organs. There is two sensory organs divided in two parts, internal and outer. Outer is your five sensory organs, your eyes, your nose, your ears, your skin and your genital organs. The five type of your organs, they are called the Gyanendriya, and the five type for organs, they are called Karmendriya. The senses of knowing and the senses of doing. When you are not aware for the jnana, when you are opposite of light, then you will be go in the dark. So Krishna telling here that the desires and the hungers of the sensory organs, they kidnap your jnana. Hata jnana, it means your jnana is kidnapped. You do not know jnana. Your jnana is go away. Then what will happen? That every sensory organ has his desires and has his hungers and has his input material. So for this input material or desires or hungers, our society create different type of god and goddesses. Not only for India but all over the world they are created different type god and goddesses. So here the Krishna is opposing all the god and goddesses all over the world. He is telling only that if you are not curious or seeker or aware for jnana, for the supreme enlightenment knowledge, then you will be easily caught in the trap of other god and goddesses for satisfaction your sensory hungers. The different type of problems facing every man in his day-to-day life. Especially in India, because I am living in India, I know the Indian society's problems and their solutions. The solutions, they are famous in the society. But I slightly know so for other countries also. This is not my verdict, this is Krishna's verdict. If you cannot open your eyes to hear the Krishna, that you are big lack of the knowledge. Because the Krishna is telling that them kame, desires of the sensory organs, hata jnana, you are seeking your ultimate knowledge, your Atma Jnana is kidnapped. You do not know what to do and what to not do. That you are like an unconscious person or you are like a sleepy person. Then what happened? Then your sensory organs or sensory system govern you. If you are unmarried and your marriage is not going on, no girl is like you, and you are alone and you need a wife, then you go to the particular goddess and you worship them and you adopt the special type of the prayer and special type of the karma kanda, special type of the puja, special type of vratas, special type of mantras, special type of strotas. So you adopt easily because you need wife. You need wife. So you do the fast of the Friday, you do the fast of the Monday, and you put some ghee and sweet and scent and the cloth and many things in front of that idol of that goddess. Then what happened? Similar like you, the many person, 1,000 persons, they come on that particular places and they donate all these things. And who will take these things? The priest of that temple, they will take this. The goddess will not take. So that is the false religious practice doing on. If you are married and you have no child, no issue. There is also the temples for that purpose and famous all over the India. So they goes to there and they worship like this for the child, for the issues. And the priest tell them, you do like this action and put here this matter and give this money and give these goods. They all do perform all the regulation and all the formalities in the temples. And you have the issue and some person, religious person told that your issue is very dangerous because the Mangal is in his horoscope. So you will be go in the particular place for the Mangal puja. And somebody told you have the Kal Sarpa yoga. Then you will go to the puja for Kal Sarpa yoga. So, the 1,000 fears in the mind of the human, not only in India, but in the best East-West countries, in the Islamic countries also. There is several shrines. They worship shrines. They go on shrines. They read the Fatiha. They put the chadar. They put the flowers. They ask that desires, dua. They ask that the solution of the difficulties. And it is also in Christian community also. The Christian communities, they goes in the shrine of his father, forefather and holy persons. They go to Jerusalem, they go to the Jesus Christ place. They go to the Vatican. They pray there, they burn the candles, light the candles. But they all humans doing these practices, but they are nothing doing for inventing God inside of them, which is present in the form of their Atma, their life. I am not telling, this is Krishna telling. It is clear stanza in 20. So, the Krishna telling that by the desire of the sensory hungers, the person's jnana, the knowledge of supreme enlightenment is kidnapped. There is nothing knowledge. There is only blindness. And the supporting quotation of this Gita stanza, the Upanishad says same thing. They are saying Sarvakhila Brahma, the God is present everywhere. This the same thing is telling the Ramayana, Siya Ram Mai Sab Jag Jani. Hari Vyapak Sarvatra Samana. In the support of this, the Yoga Vasishtha Maharamayana, which is the teaching of the Vasishtha Muni, the greatest Atma Gyani, sent telling to the Rama in the Yoga Vasishtha second volume 80 pages. The Shankar is telling to the Parvati, my dear Parvati, all God and Goddess is hypothetical in the Atma like a ocean. There is the waves in the ocean. The waves they are seeing, but they are not actually, they are the only shape of the water. So, the Atma is only truth, and all the God and Goddess, they are hypothetical. So, not the, I am not telling, it is telling the Upanishads, it is telling the, even it is telling the Yoga Vasishtha, even it is telling the Ramayana, it is telling the Valmiki Ramayana, and very miraculous things you understand that the Bhagavat, Srimad Bhagavat, most of persons they think that Srimad Bhagavat is the book of worship of idols. No, 500 times in the Srimad Bhagavat, the different type of avatara of Vishnu, he is clearly opposing the karma kanda. He is supporting the jnana. He is supporting the meditation. When you will be read my book, I have written on the Bhagavat, the Vedanta Bhagavat. After completing this Gita, I will give the discourse on the Bhagavat. Then your eyes will be open. So the Krishna is telling accurately correct. The base of all deviation, of base of all foolishness in the name of the religions, they are started when you are deny your inside God and you run away from the dark, for the dark. You are avoiding the light. You are going in the dark. The Krishna is saying, Hata Jnana, your understanding, your wisdom is gone. You are living like a fool because you are worshipping for your desire of your sensory hungers. Only your physical body needs. And you perform your God, you make your God and Goddess like simultaneous as you want your hungers. In 40 years ago, I myself see, nobody knows about Santoshi Mata. When 40 years ago, I see the several postcards comes to the houses, and what is the matter in the postcard? A person write in the postcard that I see in the dream Santoshi Mata. The Santoshi Mata says me, I am coming on the earth and you should worship me. If you do not worship me, then you will be take very, very harmful result. Maybe your child will expire, maybe your family face a big problem. And it is duty to the receiver of this postcard. You should write 11, 21, 51 or 101 postcard to other your knowing persons. So that mission was going on all over the India, and the persons, the innocent persons, they are fearful about Santoshi Mata, and they love the God also. They write the postcard one to another. And when this postcard is going on, the film director, they are very, very clever. They want to make big money. They knows the persons, they are religious Hindu persons, they are very, very blind in the religion. They make a good picture, Jai Santoshi Ma. And that Santoshi Mata projected by the cleverest person, clever persons of religious field. And after that, The several hundred temple of Santoshi Mata built all over the India. But before 40 years, nobody knows the Santoshi Mata. What happened? Who is Santoshi Mata? They say Santoshi Mata is the daughter of Ganesha. And why the Ganesha is not born any other child? Only Santoshi Mata? What happened? The Ganesha not create any child, and 40 years ago or 30 years ago I see nobody worship the Shani. All pupils, they worship the Hanumana for the effect of reducing the effect of Shani. But within 30 years, within 25 years, the Shani temples grown everywhere, many places, and person is very fearful about the Shani. And now the Shani temples, they are good business. They have good business. There are lot of money and the oil, edible oil, and the grain and the flour and many fruits and the dry fruits. Person is putting in front of the Shani Devata, and the big group of persons, they are enjoying. They are enjoying. But Krishna is telling in this stanza, Krishna is telling and denying the worship of God and Goddess, and they are telling, please take enlightenment, see inside of you my presence. But nobody wants this, because the jnana is kidnapped, the knowledge is kidnapped, the awareness is kidnapped. I am not telling this. Stanza is telling hata jnanaha. Hataha means kidnapped. Jnana, it means the awareness. The awareness of enlightenment is kidnapped by the sensory organs hunger. It is unfortunate that most of person is not understanding that God is living inside of them, but they are still going in the wrong path. They are fulfilling their hunger. They want the pleasure of the sensory organs. They do not want the extremely final pleasure which comes from the God inside existence. The pleasure beyond the senses, the pleasure beyond the intellect, the pleasure beyond the mind, the pleasure beyond the ego. The real pleasure is that. You cannot satisfy your thirst by the sucking of the drop on the tree's ose. Ose cannot be satisfy your thirst. You should be drink water lavishly. That is the, if you do anything, your sorrow, your pain, your tension will not go until you do not know yourself inside presence of the God, that is your Atma. I am very sorry to say that why not is coming to the real enlightened master, because their sensibility to knowing the jnana is kidnapped by the sensory organs, the hunger. I want to give an example. If a person is used to drink the wine and you give him teachings, you give him talk good thing, wine is wrong, etc., you do not drink, you can be caught by the liver cancer or cirrhosis of liver, But he will hear you and he will avoid you. He will drink the wine. Because his sensory organs is used to drink the wine. If a person caught in a psychological disease, he is caught in the psychological disease, any mania, any phobia, anything. But your teaching will not affect on him. Some persons, they are used to do some crime like a sadist, they are sadist. They will do. So, there is no treatment. Only and only one treatment of them. They will die and take the rebirth. And they will die and take the rebirth. And after the many births, they will be able to achieve this jnana. Because they will not hear the masters. I say in the previous stanza, why this society is suffering too much? Because they never hear the Brahmagyani, they always hear the priest, they always hear the blind person, so their master is blind, their godfathers is blind, their what I say, who they follow, their role models, they are also like them. You see, in the various society of this world, their holy persons inspiring them to do something in the name of the religion. They are chanting mantras, they are worshipped in the holy places, they are going for pilgrimage, they are making some things, I read in the newspaper, a Christian in the Pakistan, he is building a very big cross, biggest cross of the world. What will be happen for making this cross? What will be happen to making the big and bigger holy places? What will be happen? You do outside work, but unfortunately, nobody is doing the meditation for going inside and for achieving inside peace. It is the nature of the mind. He wants to involve you from outside works. It is the nature of the mind, he push you outside. Because your sensory organs open in outside. Your eyes see outside, your can hear, your ear hear outside, your skin feel outside, your tongue feel the taste of outside, your voice goes outside. Everything of your sensory organ is flowing outside, so you think that God is also outside. No. You can never know the God outside, only you can go the God inside of you. That is your Atma. That is your presence of the existence. So, my dear friends, the Krishna is telling very clearly. Krishna is telling very clearly in this stanza that sensory organs, that bhogas, that hungers you feel, the hunger of your sensory organs kidnap your knowing ability of insight, and you become total blind person, and now your consciousness and awareness fully kidnapped, then what will you do? Then you are fully blank in the awareness, in the field of knowing. Then you will be go in the doing. Then you will be go in the desires fulfillment of your sensory hungers. Then your imagination and your imagination of other religious persons, they are living in your society, they create God and Goddess for particular hunger and particular work and particular problem and particular pleasure and particular function. And that particular God and Goddess create their norms and the rules and the regulation and the method and the worship and all the need of that prayer and that puja and all. I want to give one example. If a person used to drink wine or used to take non-vegetarian food, then what he do? There is some God and Goddess for them. It is very easy for him. Nobody will criticize that person. What happened? He make a temple of Bhairu Baba. Bhairu Baba, you know, the Gana of Shiva. He make the Bhairu Baba temple. And what happened? The Bhairu Baba temple allow the wine. He put a small quantity of wine in front of Bhairu Baba and he drink a bottle of the wine himself. And he will dance, oh my Bhairu Baba, you are very, aha. He will be fulfilled the drinking desire. And what happened? He want to eat the hen or he want to eat the cock. Then what happened? He will put that cock in front of Bhairu Baba and the hen and the goat in front of Bhairu Baba and say some mantras and cut that animal and eat them. So you can easily understand that what is happening in the name of the religions, this is religion. Oh my God. If you are killing the innocent person and eating them, if you are drinking the wine, if you are taking the marijuana, you are taking the bhang, you are taking the tobacco in the name of the Shankar Baba, that is not the path of enlightenment. That is the path of unconsciousness. So Krishna is telling here that directly, but your eyes is never open, I know. Because for thousands year, 5,000 year past, you do not read this stanza and not take this teaching in your life, then how can you take this teaching now? Only my few disciples will take this teaching inside. And my discourse only for my disciples. Because the Krishna is telling in this stanza that bhoga, desires of senses, hatagyana, they kidnap their will of enlightenment or the real existing knowledge of ultimate knowledge of God. Then the senses befool you why its own hungers. It may be the satoguni hungers, it may be the rajoguni hunger, it may be the tamoguni hunger, and then you create your God and Goddess. Hypothetically, it may be the satoguni God and Goddess, it may be the rajoguni God and Goddess, it may be the tamoguni God and Goddess. I tell about only tamoguni God and Goddess now, and now I will telling about rajoguni God and Goddess. what you will be put in the Rajoguni god and goddess. There may be the both type of the prasadam. There should be, you know, the Kali Mata. Kali Mata, there is the sacrifice, the gods, male gods, and the buffaloes. They cut the buffaloes. Before some time I see on internet in the Nepal, there was a 100 into 100 meter long field, and person they are cutting their buffaloes and other animal. Oh my God, the big sword, and they are cutting the throat of the animals in the name of the religion. I see hardly one month ago that photo. You can see the photo on internet, Facebook also. So that is a very big sin. That is a very big crime. That is a big cruelty with the animals. Because they have no language, they cannot launch FIR against you. They cannot save themselves. And this is not the human-like behavior, this is behavior like a wild animal. You are cutting the animals in the name of God and Goddess. That is the wild animal behavior. You are not, must be called a human. You must, this type of work do not do any wild animal even. The lion also eat only for food. He will not cut the 5,000 goats and 5,000 buffaloes. The man is lost his wisdom. The man is lost his the mercy. The man is lost his love. The man is lost his. Oh my God! I have no word to say, express this type of the worships and this type of the religious activities. The Creator create all the living beings to live each other with the equilibrium of the love, care each other. But what is doing the person with the nature? He cut the forests. He cut the precious trees. He abounded the habitat of the birds and the animals. The races are disappear. The many type of birds, they are disappear from this earth. The many type of animals, they are not now because the man, in the name of religion, you are doing very wrong. Even in the for the sensory organs hungers, you are doing very wrong. You are making the big buildings and built up the big cities in the name of civilization, but you do not know where there you are living, there was a home of any animal or bird or insect. If you are snatching the others' habitat, others' houses, then how can you will be safe? How can you will be safe? That's the result. You are facing the natural disasters. That is your karmas. You can read in the encyclopedia of the Britannica and you can read the flora of the fauna of the world. The many animals, they are destroyed forever. They have no they have nothing, any specimen also. It is very unfortunately, that God give the beautiful bird and you make it so ugly because you are going wrong. The Gita is telling you that your jnana is kidnapped. Your jnana is kidnapped. So only and only the meditation of awareness can save this society and can save this world, and only the God is living inside in the name in the form of the existence can only save you. Otherwise you will be fight each other in the name of the religions and the groups of the religions. Otherwise you will be destroy this beautiful earth and make it like a desert. Otherwise you will throw the atom bombs each other. You will be destroyed one day fighting each other. If you do not hear the verdict of the Krishna, Krishna is telling that you must be make your heart big, then live with each other with the mutual understanding, and you will be seek the real God inside living, that is called Brahma, and you will never fight in the name of the religions, because the center of the religion only one, that Sarvakhil Brahma, the omnipresence of the God living everywhere in every living being, and all must be equal respected, and all must be equal loved, and all must be equal care, and nobody is superior and nobody is inferior. All are equal presence of the God. This stanza is telling to you this precious message. If you do not accept this message, if you do not accept the light, only dark will come in your life. If you do not accept this message, the real God's knowledge will not come in your life. The fake and false knowledge and hypothetical dreamy knowledge only remain in your life, and you can think you will be go in the lowest grade of the lives, like the cattle's animal, insect. The human life you will be destroyed by your fake activities and the blindness of lack of knowledge, and your knowledge is kidnapped by your sensory organs. Please aware, please awake, please listen carefully. You are going in the wrong path. Come to your inside of your heart. There is a living the existence. There is living your God. There is living the Atma. There is the Satchidananda Paramatma inside of you. If you know that Satchidananda Paramatma, then you can be pleasant, then you can be peaceful, then you can be wise, then you can be